Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Floyd Humphreys at floydhumphreys.com. And today, I just want to talk a little bit about quantity versus quality. So, if you have mastered a couple of different prospecting techniques, you got a couple of duplicatable systems, then you're going to have a constant supply of leads. And depending on where these leads come from, they're probably going to be cold leads. And cold leads can be good, they can be bad. You don't know what they're going to be because they're just cold leads. And so that's kind of a numbers game. Now, with your warm market, they're generally good leads because they know you, they trust you, da-da-da-da-da. But on the other hand, your warm leads aren't necessarily the people that are going to help you make money. And in fact, most of the time, your warm leads, your family and friends are going to tell you to go fly a kite. And that's okay, because they're not the people that are going to make you money anyway. But what you want is the people that they know. And that's, every time you are introduced to a new person, that new person has an entirely different circle of friends than you have. And so there's going to be people in that circle of friends that they're a influence on. And so what happens is when you meet these people, then they're a good lead because they were recommended by someone that you know. So even though the person that you know wasn't interested, the person that you know led you to this person, and then when you go to that person, you can say, hey, Jim recommended that I talk to you, and he said that you might be interested in an additional income stream, and if you got a minute, I'd like to talk to you about it. And so what'll happen is that helps you. The warm leads are easier to close, but the cold leads are easier to get in quantity. And the quantity, I run ads on Craigslist, and right now I've got, I don't know, I didn't count them really, but there's 50 to a page, and I know I got more than a page, so I'd say I got 60 ads on Craigslist right now. Well, they run for a month. Some of them will end today, some will end tomorrow, and so they, but anyway, so that's 60 ads that are around the country in different places, and people will answer them, and sometimes I get somebody that's really hot, and most of the time it's tire kickers and people that wonder what it's about. And sometimes there'll be somebody who has already got experience in network marketing, and they've already got a network marketing organization built. They're already successful, and they're looking for an additional source of cash, which, when you pull your line over into My Daily Choice, man, you make a lot of money if you've already got an organization to pull over. I mean, just ask Robert Hollis, it's worth $250,000 a month. So, anyway, those are the people you're looking for. And what happens is that in the beginning, you're probably not able to talk to those people. And it takes a little bit of time. I wasted the first year bumbling around, not even knowing what I was doing. And I was sponsoring people, but they were leaving as fast as they were coming in. I didn't know that you had to maintain contact. I didn't know that you had to have a mailing list, and that you had to keep in contact with everybody. And nobody told me that part. And so some of the secrets that all the successful people do, but they don't talk about them, and the mailing list is one of them. And that they've got a mailing list because you're on it. I mean, that's how you know that they've got a mailing list, is when you get an email from them. And but they never talk about their list, and that's their golden goose. The money's in the list. Well, anyway, so nobody ever tells you that. But it's just one of those things that you've got to do. And as you become more and more knowledgeable about the products, more and more knowledgeable about the company, more and more knowledgeable about the compensation plan, more and more knowledgeable about the industry in general, then it's a growth process. And Jenna Zweigel, she says network marketing is personal development with a compensation plan attached. And she's right, of course. And I've heard other people say that, although that may have been unique to her, I don't know, original, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is that you've got to be growing all the time. And if you've only been in the business for a week, you're probably not going to attract the kind of people that really what you're looking for. But you've got to stay with it. And when you have been in it for a while and are comfortable, then you begin to attract the people. Instead of you finding them, a lot of them will come and find you. And so that's kind of a position that you want to be in. But it's kind of like a blog, you start out and you start your blog and nobody knows it's there but you, and so you write an article and still nobody's read your article, nobody knows it's there, and you write another article, you write another article, and after a while you've written 50 articles. Pretty soon Google decides you're an authority on the subject. You must be, you wrote 50 articles about it. So they start sending you traffic, and then pretty soon you start getting free traffic, and people clear across the country that you never even heard of now are finding you. And it's the same thing with everything you do. And so longevity makes a big difference. And so that's one of the reasons you really got to stay with it. I tell people, if you're not going to give it 6 months, then don't even begin. Come in as an executive and stay active as an executive for 6 months. And then by the end of that 6 months, you'll have a lot better feel of the business. Anyway, I just wanted to show you, or talk about quantity versus quality. And looks like I'm having some competition with people and helicopters and stuff. So I'll let it go. But I'll leave a link at the bottom of this video